Alberto Del Rio.
Cool. We are capturing sound.
Great. Welcome back.
Welcome back to
Australia.
To Australia. Gonna go to Australia with cars.
To save some time, we're going to go ahead and fast travel here real quick.
What are we fast traveling to? What is this game?
This is Forza Horizon 3.
Forza Horizon 3. If you didn't check it out on the title, obviously that's what this is. This is Forza Horizon 3. The Horizon games, the Horizon form of these games,
they're an arcade, open world version
right.
of Forza. So basically, if you're somebody who is more into, say, Burnout or Midnight Club, this is the game that you're going to be more gravitated towards.
Right, yes. This is the more arcadey style, the more...
Fun and goofy.
The premise of these, you always go to like some big convention thing that's like happening at like Raceway.
For the first two installments, you were like, you're the young up-and-comer, and you're going to be, vying to, be the champion. In the first one, you become the champion, and that's the end of the game. Yeah. The second one, like halfway through the game, you become the boss by beating the champion, and then you run the show. This one, you start off as the boss. And I have a Warthog, so I'm going to drive that.
Sure, why not?
So, yeah.
Get some off-roading going here in Aussie town.
Like the $400,000 fucking Warthog that was free if you've played Halo.
Well, that's weird.
No. Hang on, I'm trying to remember the horn button.
There's a horn button.
Wait, no, that's the rewind button.
Up.
Cancel.
Can't. What?
Then I'll come back.
Okay. All right, here we go. Driving the...
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah. Every car I get in has the Warthog horn.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's find something to do.
Okay, sure.
There's all kinds of different activities to do. A lot of these will be familiar if you've played a Horizon game before. Except this one, instead of being bounced around, because you're the boss, you start off with this base. And from there, you beat a few activities here, and by beating the activities, you can see that fan meter in the upper right.
Sure.
You start charging that meter up to get festival expansions. And festival expansions, you can level up existing ones, or you can open new ones. As of this point, I've got 3. This one's at level 3. Got a level 2 over here.
Right.
This one's at level 2. And then there's also going to be other places that you can start expansions through the rest of this, and then you level all those up.
Right.
To level these things up, you've got all kinds of activities you can do. You've got speed traps, which are speed cameras that you drive through. You've got speed zones, where you have to maintain the highest level of speed in between there, and you'll get 3 stars, for 80, 160, or 185. On this one, you can see I've got a 3-star on that one already, so we shouldn't even bother.
Right.
Especially in this vehicle, which is not known for its high speed.
I was going to say, in the Warthog, which is...
Yeah, this is akin to something that we haven't really gotten in the mainline Forza Horizon games before. This is classified as like a rally truck.
Okay.
So like those Baja 1000 sort of vehicles.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things like PR stunts that we can do. Have we discovered this one?
Timber.
Yeah, let's go to this one. I think this one will be good for the Warthog.
Cool.
So I bought the Ultimate Edition of this game because I'm crazy.
You're crazy in love with Forza, that's what you are.
Yeah, I always end up buying everything that they give me anyway, so when they said, oh, you saved $10 and you get it a few days early, I went ahead and threw the money and said, whatever. And then I also commenced to give them $23 more on top of that because I hate myself.
Because... you love the pain.
Yeah, for Horizon 1 and Horizon 2, they did rally expansions.
Sure.
For this. They haven't said what the expansions are going to be for this one, but there are 2, so not just one expansion for this one. There's going to be 2 full ones over the course of the next year to give you more stuff to do. The other things that were included in the Ultimate Edition, like the expansion pass, was not included in the Ultimate Edition. That was separate.
Right.
But in the Ultimate Edition, you got the base game, you got the VIP pass, which gets you double cash whenever you earn money from events.
Right.
I think it might also give you like a multiplier for your respect points, which earns you fans a little bit faster.
Respect points. Getting respect.
Yeah, on top of that, it also, the VIP pass will unlock cars for you. And then on top of that, there was one other way that you can have a bunch of cars unlocked for you, which was based on your Forza Hub experience level. So for the last few months before this came out, I've been grinding the living shit out of Forza games. Actually, let's do this one real quick. To earn more points so I can unlock more cars.
Right.
I was near the maximum level to get all the cars for this, but I didn't quite make it to the top.
Gotcha.
But this is a Metro 6R4 rally car. Mm-hmm. This is part of the, what were they called? Type B, Spec B. They were these rally cars. All right, so I just need to get points here.
Would you say it's tricky?
It's tricky. These cars were known for being dangerous. They killed a bunch of drivers, so they stopped using them. They were incredibly fast.
Wow.
And very dangerous.
Yeah.
Which is why I love to see them in video games, because, like, you know, we can't have rally cars like this anymore. They're too out of control.
And you can't kill digital people. It's not real.
I mean, you can.
Well, yeah.
As we'll find out in our video series on Mafia, I kill digital people all the fucking time. Typically by stabbing them in the motherfucking throat, but look for that on our YouTube page. But yeah, this is incredibly easy. I've already got enough for this, so I can just stop and I'll win.
Nice. Wow, that was easy.
Yeah. As long as you're good at like e-brake turning, and especially if you're using a manual gearbox,
right?
So that you can get this thing at really high RPMs to get the tires spinning, it's really easy to do anything skill related.
Right.
But this is the VIP wheel.
Yeah.
See, 75,000 credits. Because I'm a VIP, I get double credits, so 150,000.
Nice. There we go. 150,000.
See the fan meter here? I earned 19,000 fans plus a lineup bonus of 1786, and then bang. And 440,000 is where I'm going to get the next expansion.
Do you think there's anybody out there that thinks Australia actually uses credits as money?
They use that in every game. They've never used dollars.
They've never used dollars or any type of actual currency.
No.
That's funny.
Part of me feels like they haven't done that just because if they ever started like charging you actual money for credits as like a microtransaction, they don't want to surface what they feel the real value is.
What's the real value of these credits? Like 0.1 cent.
What is Camel Cash worth? It's worth that.
It's worth that. It's worth a Bitcoin. What's a Bitcoin
When was the last time I thought about Camel Cash?
What's a Bitcoin worth? That's about
They can't even do like Marlboro miles with Camel Cash anymore, can they?
I have no idea. Who knows? Let's go through here.
Yeah, this is a jump, I think.
Whoa!
This is just a test.
A warthog on a roof.
Got a new personal best that's probably going to be 1 star.
Nice.
Yeah, alright. We can do way better than that. This car is a little jumpy, which is going to be good for this. So even though it's not going to get the speed that some other vehicles would, because it's got that springy suspension, I think it might kick us up pretty high.
Kick it up, yeah.
So let's kind of wheel back this way. Right. And then to make sure that I'm staying on target.
Stay on target.
I will go ahead and realign that as my goal. That's still not doing well for me.
But, whoops, there's a tree there.
Most trees you can run down, others
true.
you can't, and it's really difficult to tell sometimes.
Tell which ones, because you'd think those trunks would stop you too, but you blast through the trunks, but that sucker was kind of... There we go. Whoa. Yeah, there's a guy right there.
I over-revved the shit out of it too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Here we go. Try this again. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, Donk.
What do we need to do on that one? I don't think that was good enough for another star.
Right.
Alright. Let's do this. Let's hop back real quick. Let's grab one of my buggies, and we're going to destroy this thing.
Sure, why not?
So yeah, there's also, like, there's circuit races, there's point-to-point races, which are called sprints, there's other kinds of championships, there's any drivatar that you see driving down the road, which is based off of either the club that you're in, your friends list, or if you're not in a club and you don't have anybody on your friends list, it will just pull random drivatars, and, like, whenever you're not playing, your drivatar will be in other people's games and earns money for you.
Right, yeah.
which is the same as the standard Forza games.
And it just mimics the way that you drive regularly from the game. Yeah.
This is the Aerial Nomad, which is similar to the Aerial Atom that they always drove on Top Gear and always said was so insane.
Yeah.
This is the buggy version of that, and this car is motherfucking crazy.
Oh, man.
I'm almost in disbelief that it's allowed to be a thing.
Like, if the real car is like this, you would be... Like,
these are based on the real thing.
Yeah, right, yeah. So,
like, I know I wouldn't trust me with one of these, and I have a really fast car.
I wouldn't trust me with this. No. That's too much power for any human.
Well, and it's just, the thing is, because it's so light and it's small, so small and so compact,
right.
You just get this instant response of power out of a very small motor.
Right.
And when you add the ability to have this really springy suspension and off-road tires and be able to take it anywhere, that's a fucking terrifying proposition.
Right. There we go.
And this car is not like lightning fast compared to like the hypercars in here, but for what this thing does for off-roading, it's out of control.
For an off-road buggy.
Like this is in the same class as that Warthog, and this thing is just lightning fast compared to it.
Whoa. Howdy, boys. It's a rough and tumbler, too.
You'll probably notice that I'm over-revving quite a bit. We have the sound down so that we don't get bleed over in the speakers. So
yeah.
I play this game a lot by ear, and you'll probably notice that I'm not shifting incredibly well, but whatever. As you probably noticed by now, this game is gorgeous.
I did notice you weren't shifting very well because I'm super into cars and whatnot. No.
Well, you'll probably see it just bouncing off the rev limiter like it did just there.
That is true. But no, yeah, this game is very gorgeous to look at. These, like, I don't know, like, you figure with, like, all those trees and all those plants in the background that it would get muddled, but somehow it kind of manages to still look like trees when you're moving past it.
Well, and the crazy thing for me that it makes it so much harder to believe is that this is such a step above Forza Horizon 2 that was just 2 years ago.
Right.
And that game at the time, if you remember from this very podcast, I was like, this game looks incredible.
Yeah.
And this game looks so much fucking undeniably better than that game did.
Let's do it! Here we go.
Let's see if we can navigate a path here. Alright, I think we got it.
Cool.
We missed it.
Yep, missed it. Other side of that thing right there, yeah.
Let's pull this back a little bit.
Sure.
Alright, let's go here.
Right through this one.
Yeah! Nope, we hit it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think we did okay.
Got more than that. Let's give that one more shot, huh? I feel like that's...
I want to get 8 more feet to get fucking 2 stars.
2 stars, yeah.
We can get 8 feet.
You can get 8 feet. Come on. Get 8 feet. Get out of here, Cone. Get out of here, Cone. Nobody likes you. Cone 2012. You know what I'm saying? That guy lost
That's a reference.
That guy lost his mind. Here we go. Jacking it.
That's the wrong way. But
Yeah.
all right, I think we're gonna try to cut it this way and then go this way, and I think. I think we got it.
Yep. Is that 2 stars? New PB. 2 stars. Yeah. That's satisfying.
That felt pretty good.
That felt pretty alright. You probably need, I guess, like a faster car to get the 3 stars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's even springier rally buggies, but I haven't dropped a lot of money on them yet. Let's do a scramble real quick. Let's kind of show what that looks like.
Sure, I love scrambles. They're delicious.
I had a egg and cheese with jalapeno scramble this morning.
Nice.
Made it myself.
That's a good scramble.
I like a 4-egg omelet.
Yeah, 4-egg.
I like a 4-egg omelet.
4-egg is good. 4-egg is good. You know who's good 4-egg omelet? Wild eggs. Wild eggs got a good 4-egg omelet.
You know who's got a good 4-egg omelet?
Yeah.
My house.
Yeah, it's good too. Just saying.
Mine's alright.
Mine's pretty okay.
I like wild eggs. Wild eggs is
Wild eggs is good. Wild eggs is good.
What do you want to do? You want to do these rally buggies, or do you want to do cars?
Let's do some cars. We did some rally buggies, so let's do some cars.
Alright, let's pull out...
the Audis. The Audis. You got the Audis. You got the Ferraris. Ferrari.
Here's the 2016 Ford Le Mans.
Ford. I like Ford. wonder how they say Honda. They're supposed to say Honda. Honda.
That sounds a lot like a hand job.
Lamborghini.
Let's use my McLaren.
Ooh, the McLaren.
I like the P1.
I never knew jack squat about McLarens until I watched Top Gear. And I'm like, okay, because they love McLarens. They like saying that word too.
They talked a little bit of mess about the P1 when it first came out.
Oh yeah, talked some mess on it. A little bit of.
Because it was so well scientifically tuned, they called it boring.
That's right, I remember that. It's like, it's so brilliantly done, it's sort of boring. I remember that. It's like, it's sort of boring.
That's one thing you'll notice from this. If you've played these Forza games before, there's no Top Gear related guys at all.
Right. Yeah.
Even in 6, even though they had already left, they had Hammond and May. They didn't have Clarkson.
They didn't have Clarkson, yeah. Probably because he punched a guy.
Have you seen the trailer for the Grand Tour yet?
I have not yet, no. But I can't wait for it.
Dude.
Top Gear, not Top Gear?
You know, it's like the most expensive show ever made.
Oh, really? I'm sure it's just...
The intro is the most expensive intro ever made. It has 320 cars worth over $70 million in it.
Jesus Christ. All rented for the opening?
I think most of them were probably borrowed.
Borrowed, yeah, I'm sure, yeah. But yeah, from what I understand, it's going to be a lot like a lot of their road trip type stuff.
Well, which was what Top Gear America turned into. After the first season of Top Gear America, it was all road trips all the time, and that show became fucking great.
Yeah, because it was like they tried to do the audience, they tried to capitalize on all that, and it was awful. It was
if there's
garbage.
one thing I don't want to see, it's motherfucking Jay Leno and Kid Rock sitting on the couch.
Yeah, exactly. It just was not something that I would like. But it is interesting to see that on Top Gear for some reason, because you got this guy from England that doesn't know anything about, so it's like, that's interesting to watch somebody from a different perspective talk to Jay Leno or somebody like that.
Well, occasionally they'll get fucking, what was it, Jerry Halliwell, the chick from the Spice Girls?
Yeah, that's right,
the
yeah.
redhead. Oof.
Yeah, right, she was always on there.
And she's
Ginger Spice.
Real special.
Ginger Spice.
Real special.
But no, yeah, it's just like, but yeah, the Top Gear from that era, from
Top Gear
America.
Prime.
Yeah, Top Gear America from... the season 2 and on was like, okay, these are good. These are good shows because they ditched the whole audience thing and all that garbage.
Their Alaskan road trip in trucks that they bought for dirt cheap is really good.
That's a real good one, yeah.
It's a shame that so many people turned their back on it. I understand why they did, and I won't blame anybody for doing that. But
right.
I think that a lot of people missed out on something they would have really enjoyed.
Yeah.
That show got canceled, but it sounds like it might be coming back on a different network.
Interesting. Well, they're trying to expand a lot. I know that the new Top Gear season was a bit of a flop.
Matt LeBlanc's back. People like him.
Yeah, Matt LeBlanc doesn't want the new... because they kept pairing him up with different people, and there was one guy they settled on, and apparently Matt LeBlanc wasn't happy with that guy.
No.
And there was a whole bunch of dirt thrown at that whole deal, so, yeah.
Well, and I haven't watched it, but apparently the thing that everybody liked about Matt LeBlanc is that he's a relatable everyman,
yes.
And the other guy was like a fucking millionaire.
Right, yeah.
And the thing that, despite the fact that those people had a lot of money,
right?
The Top Gear guys always came across as like, these are dudes.
Yeah, I mean they did. Because they wouldn't get snobbish about their cars, and they would they had their preferences, but one of their favorite cars was a freaking Range Rover. And it's that's one of their favorite.
They're terrible,
and they're terrible, but they love it. That's the thing. It's this car is awful, but it's
Alfa
great.
Romeo. They're awful.
They're awful,
but I love them.
But I love them. It's so weird. It's just this weird little dynamic those guys had. So
this car was bad for this race.
Was it? Yeah. Just too. I
can't keep it on the road.
Can't keep it on the road, huh?
Also, without being able to hear the motor, all my shift timing is garbage.
Is way off.
So
you shift on ear then?
Yes.
From where
I shift by ear in real life.
Wow. Yeah. Just so where you know where the engine's at.
Yep.
That's cool. That's pretty cool, actually.
I've driven manual cars in my life that didn't have tacks, and I just shifted by ear. The tack didn't work.
Wow.
And never over-revved it and never blew the motor, so wow. I think I know the sound of an engine.
I think I got it down. I got this practice course in. Yeah, you're getting pretty hammered here.
Yeah, I'm getting my gut stamped out. Also, the AI is on hard.
Okay, yeah, so you're not on...
Yeah, all assists are off, and the AI is on hard.
Yeah.
And they keep resetting those logs, and I keep hitting
those I know, right? Why do they keep setting those up? Stop setting them up, guy.
The track crew keeps going, why don't somebody keep moving these logs?
He keeps hitting the logs. That's where the logs go. Put them back.
The track designer has OCD.
Oh.
I gotta straighten the fringe on this carpet for a while.
I gotta straighten up those logs.
Put the logs back!
Put the logs back over there. But he keeps running into... I don't care! Put the logs back on. Yeah, this is a very fast car.
Yeah, it's a fucking great car, too.
Probably should have went with a buggy on this, maybe.
Yeah.
That was my bad. I said car. That was my fault.
I probably would have lost anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
And also...
I don't feel too bad about it.
And also, none of this matters.
And also, none of this matters. Don't matter. None of this matters.
But what you're seeing in this this game is at a rock solid 30 frames per second. This is on the Xbox One. There's those logs again. The other thing to note is that I have a fairly modest PC by a lot of standards. I have downloaded this on the PC, and I have been able to get very similar performance at 30 frames.
Right.
Whenever I try to reach for the 60 frames,
right,
and really amp up the settings, I end up with frame rate issues, and it gets too variable. I think if you're somebody that doesn't own an Xbox One and you're up for like an arcade street racing game, I would recommend just pick up the PC version of it, even if you've got say a 7 Series GeForce card, an i5 from maybe the last 3 or 4 years. You should be able to run it okay.
Sure.
Just lock it at 30. And use the variable performance setting, which does the same thing as Halo did last year, which will scale up and down textures to keep performance up.
Right.
And lock the thing at 30, and you'll have as good a performance as I'm having on the Xbox. The thing that's very similar between this and Gears and Halo is that they've done a very good job of optimizing this for console. A lot of people were worried that they were just going to make a big beefy PC game that would kind of run and look worse and like garbage on the consoles. That doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah.
So all those people that have been looking for a Midnight Club for the last few years, it's probably this is a good place for you to look.
Sure.
So yeah, I guess that's a good first look here at Forza.
I think so.
I also paid to see all the billboards, so I don't have to hunt for them.
Oh, cool.
That's what I spent $3 on.
Well, what do the billboards do?
All right, so these green ones, once you get all of them, what it does is every one that you get, there's 100 of them, I think. Every one that you get reduces the cost of fast traveling by 1%.
Okay.
So by the time you get all 100 of them, fast travel's free. So you can fast travel anywhere in the world, no cost.
So $3 and you just get fast travel.
And then there's other ones that are XP based, which I guess I can show you that system real quick, the XP.
Sure.
The XP in this system, it's all based on unlocking events, smashing those boards, and doing the drifts and things like that to get those combo chains. So like that mission that we did earlier where I was unlocking those points. It's very similar to the old Project Gotham system.
Right.
That's what you're seeing there. And what that does is, there's the progress menu. What it'll do is it'll unlock wheel spins for you. I've got a few here that you can see. You've got a chance of winning cars in here, big jackpots of money.
Sure.
And every time you level up, you'll get either a wheel spin or you'll get a skill point.
Right.
So we'll run through these spins real quick. Hey, I want a Viper. I already own one of those. Great.
Spoiled asshole.
I already own one.
I already own a Viper. Don't need one of those. Guess I can give that to my spoiled kid.
Give that to my asshole child.
Hey, Blake, here's a Viper.
Blake.
I
got an achievement, though.
Hey, ching! 20,000 creds. Got a Chivo. Got achievement. Was it owning 2 Vipers? Was that the Chief?
No, getting one of the...
Viper up.
They have these Forza edition cars where the developers spec'd out a specific car in a specific way.
Gotcha.
And you can only unlock those. You can't buy them.
Oh,
the next thing I'm trying to do is right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and do it.
I don't have enough points yet. You have to get 15. Okay. So you can spend these points in here to get these upgrades because I want this.
Right.
So once I get the fast travel anywhere for free, then I can fast travel to any point on the map, whether it's a event or not. I can just point at the map and go, there, and then you go.
So then you don't have to drive anywhere to get to where you need to be.
And then you get here.
Eliminate driving from a driving game. That's what we're doing.
Well, if you want to do something very specific, it cuts down on those 3-minute treks.
It does. It gets you to the point to where you want to do the thing.
It's like in World of Warcraft, you take the flying mounts to go places. You don't walk there.
You don't walk there. Yes, exactly.
So yeah, these skills will... things like the one I unlocked is DJs. They will announce a skill multiplier. So like they'll say, "Hey, this track is a skill multiplier," and you'll get double your XP during that song.
Nice,
which is really good.
There you go.
But then there's some other ones here, and some of them will like increase the rate that you unlock horns. There's all kinds of custom horns, but why would you use anything other than the warthog horn? Because it goes horn.
Why would you get anything else?
And then these, I never use the instant rewards until I fill up everything else because it's like, oh, here's 25,000 credits. I have $2.5 million.
I don't need your piddly.
Fuck you.
Grand. Fuck you. I'm a rich man. I got 2 Vipers.
Yeah, an instant wheel spin. I'll just go do Brodies for a minute and get a fucking wheel spin. Who gives a shit?
Who cares, right?
Pull some sick Brodies.
Sick Brodies. That is donuts, apparently, for those that don't know. All right, do one more thing and we'll call this a video, huh?
All right, yeah, we'll go do an event.
Real quick.
Let's go do a fun thing.
Sure, do a real quick thing. We'll call this a vidya.
Oh, I'll do one thing over here.
Okay.
That's fairly close. These are custom events. Your friends and family and loved ones can design events. There's actually one right here. We'll just go to this one instead of going to that other one. Fuck that.
Right.
And you can have your friends do them. And you can build your own.
Right.
And where was it? Oh, there it is. This is the blueprint system.
Right.
You imagine your last motoring day on Earth and see how other racers imagine theirs.
She's going to talk at you for a minute. But, all right.
Yeah. All right.
So this is a bucket list creation. So what I need to do is create a bucket list event. So it can be a route, it can be a mastery, it can be a drift zone, damage control. Let's do a score one. Let's choose morning. Do you want to do it in the wet?
Sure. Why not? Wet, light rain,
heavy rain.
Heavy rain.
Let's turn traffic off for this.
Sure. Sure.
You can even lock the camera. So say you want somebody to do this from the in-car, you can do that.
Right, yeah.
Which is pretty funny.
Sure. Heavy rain. You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sure. I'm interrupting with it, so because I want to keep it that way. Anyway,
we'll just do random. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to base arena, and we're going to choose
Beardo.
No, it's block party. X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you.
It was totally the best scene in Deadpool.
It was definitely the best scene in Deadpool. It was like there were a lot of good scenes in that movie.
All right, so we're gonna do this in the McLaren in the wet.
Sure, why not?
And my score becomes what other people need to beat.
Right.
Oh,
well, you're doing.
I can't even see what.
Jesus.
What is happening?
All right then. There we go. Oh boy. This seemed to be a mistake.
Nope, we're gonna make this go all right.
We're gonna make this a thing. Here we go. Wow, you are no traction.
I'm doing this
all.
on purpose.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, this is a skill chain.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you were just sliding everywhere.
Well, there's a bit of that, but I'm also forcing it.
Right. Sure. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I see. You're trying to drift. I see what's happening. Turn into it. You gotta turn into it. It's the only thing I know about drifting. It's the only rule I know.
First you gotta rip that E-brake, then you gotta pow over. That is from Tokyo Drift.
That is from Tokyo Drift, yeah. You gotta pow over.
What was that, Little Romeo that was in that?
Probably Little Romeo was in that, yes.
Little Rome?
I mean...
I feel like his friends would call him Little Rome.
Little Rome? I mean... His friends probably call him by his name now because I think he's not doing music anymore. But
his name's like Derek.
He's probably like a Derek. He seems like a Derek. Maybe a Sean!
Master P gave him a white kid name, Derek.
Derek. Is he related to Master P? I didn't even know that.
He's his child.
I didn't even know that was his kid. Didn't even know that was his
I got 30,600. That should be easy for other people to do, but whatever. But yeah. So I can edit the title. Call this, Banana
Pudding.
Town.
Okay.
Welcome to Banana Town.
Banana Town. I thought you were going with pudding again.
No, not for this one.
Banana pudding. But that's Forza.
We just published that. So if you want to play Banana Town, go pick yourself up a copy of Forza Horizon 3
and play
in stores now.
And play Banana Town.
On the Xbox One and the personal computer for Windows 10.
There we go. Share the bucket list.
We're sharing the shit out of this.
Boom. Oh no.
No, I don't want to share this with people.
No, you don't want to do that.
Let's see what your friends
I'll just blur that out. Cool.
There we go.
That's Forza Horizon 3.
Thanks for checking it out, Brandon.
Yep, no problem. Go check it out. You guys too.